So on October 21st, 2016, there was a huge DDoS attack that affected companies that hosted their services and websites through DYN servers. And these companies were, or among these companies rather, were places, or companies, excuse me, like HBO, GitHub, Netflix, Amazon, Etsy, Reddit, Twitter. But anyways, a DDoS attack or distributed denial of service attack is pretty much when this huge network of infected devices, a botnet, kind of request a website for its information or whatever it may be, and they pretty much flood it to the point where it can't handle it anymore, and it essentially crashes. And so the malware that caused this DDoS attack was called Mirai, and the government eventually apprehended the people that authored it. And instead of giving them what would be probably normal sentences, so whether it was prison time or jail time, whatever it may be, or just normal community service stuff like say picking up trash on the side of the road, they more or less made it to where they had to pretty much help the government with cybersecurity issues. And I think that's a dilemma because it kind of raises the question of how much the government can kind of change sentences and whatnot depending on what they can pretty much get out of those defendants. But so I think that's ethical because through act utilitarianism, pretty much everyone stands to benefit more from utilizing these people's talents to increase our security and decrease, these DDoS attacks, rather than just, like I said, having them pick up our trash on the side of the road. So, for example, I know during Christmas they help mitigate DDoS attacks because they're just usually higher during that time because the increased internet traffic and the online shopping and whatever. And then one prosecutor, and this comes from Wired as well as Cloudflare.com, the companies that were affected came from Cloudflare. Sorry, I forgot about that. But anyways, a prosecutor for the case said that due to the rapid work of the defendants, the size and frequency of Memcache DDoS attacks were frequently reduced such that within a matter of weeks, attacks utilizing Memcache were functionally useless in delivering attack volumes that were mere fractions of the original size. And Memcache is basically another kind of software like Mirai that allows DDoS attacks to be commenced and collects these botnets for the DDoS attacks. But that's just one, or rather, I guess, two examples of the many ways that these authors have helped the government, I guess, or rather, benefit from this scenario instead of just putting them to, useless labor.